Students, in today's class, let us study the angle sum property of a triangle. Under this topic, let us study how to prove the theorem the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So in this theorem, we have to prove that the sum of the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. As you all know, a triangle has three angles. So I have drawn this triangle and I have marked the angles as 1, 2 and 3. They have said we have to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. So you all know, students, when proving a theorem there are certain steps. First we have to write down what is given or we write it as data. The next is what we have to prove. Then if we have to make any changes in the diagram, that comes under construction. And the last part is the proof. As usual, let me start the theorem with what is given. So what is given? It is given that in triangle ABC, 1, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 are the angles. So in triangle ABC, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3 are the angles of what? Of triangle ABC. So what we have to prove? They've said the sum of the angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. So you have to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So this is what you have to prove. But remember, students, this diagram is not enough to prove the theorem. So when the diagram is not sufficient, what do? Yes, we make a small change in the figure, isn't it? What do? We make a construction. So see what construction I make. I draw a line XY passing through A such that it is parallel to BC. That is important. So we are drawing a line XY through A parallel to the side BC. Let me write down what is the construction we make here. The construction is we draw XY through A such that XY is parallel to BC. So this is the denotation for parallel. XY is parallel to BC. So now let me come to the last and important part of proving the theorem, that is proof. Students, here I make some additions in the figure. I have mentioned these angles as 1, 2 and 3, and let me mark this angle as 4 and this as 5. Okay. So in the first part of the proof, we know that XAY is a line. Therefore, a straight line makes a straight angle, isn't it? So the sum of the angles must be, yes, it must be 180 degrees. So since XAY is a line, angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 must be equal to 180 degree. It is an straight angle, isn't it? It is an straight angle. The sum of all the angles becomes a straight angle. Next, but XY is parallel to BC. We know that XY is parallel to BC. Let me take this as 1. I'll mark it as first equation there. But XY is parallel to BC. Therefore, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. And angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Why, students? Why angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 5 is equal to angle 3? Yes, why? Because they are alternate angles, isn't it? They are alternate angles. See here, these are two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So what are these angles? Alternate angles. Therefore, these angles are equal. Angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 5 is equal to angle 3. So let me take, these are important points, children. Let me take these 2 points as 2. Now let me substitute 2 in 1. What do you have in 1? Angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. What did we get in the next step? Angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 5 is equal to angle 3, isn't it? So now we substitute these points in 1. Let's see what we'll get. In equation 1, you have first is angle 4. What is angle 4 equal to? Yes, angle 2. So instead of 4, I can write 2, isn't it? So angle 2 plus, I write 1 as it is, angle 1 plus, instead of 5, what can I write, students? Yes, you can write it as 3, isn't it? Is equal to 180 degree. Now let me rearrange this. I get angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So this is the theorem which we had to prove. Next, there is an important point, children, in this part of the lesson about the exterior angle, and I will mention it here itself. So let me take this as triangle ABC. So this is the proof for the theorem. Going to the next part here, angle ABC. So when one side is produced, the angle formed is called the exterior angle. So this is called the exterior angle. Remember, this is called the exterior angle. So if I take this as 1, this as 2, this is 3, this is 4. Remember, students, in any triangle, when one side is produced, the exterior angle formed. So exterior angle formed is always equal to exterior angle is always equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. Interior opposite angles. This you have studied in 8th standard again. So what is here? Exterior angle is angle 4. It is always equal to sum of the interior. The interior angle of 4 is 3. Its opposite angles are 1 and 2. So exterior angle is always equal to sum of the interior opposite angle. Angle 4 is always equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. This is a very important point which we will use when we try to solve the problems. So exterior angle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. So these are the important 2 concepts that we study in this topic, angle sum property of a triangle.